Expectations from Vechain long-term. Vechain is a very popular cryptocurrency among enthusiasts as well as investors. But what does the future hold for Vechain? What do experts say about Vechain? Is it a good long-term investment? All that and much more is coming up. Welcome to Crypto News Now, where as usual we demystify crypto and present it to you in a simple format. Today we're going to look at a long-term and short-term expectations of Vechain. So let's get started without further ado. To understand the future predictions of Vechain, we must take a look at how Vechain prices have done in the past. Price history can tell us a lot about a digital asset's nature and help us interpret future predictions. Back in 2018, Vechain didn't see much growth out of the gate. In the start, it was valued at 1 cent and soon dropped below that, and didn't gain for the next couple of years. During Q2 of 2020, Vechain started to gain and even broke the cent barrier. During Q3 and early Q4 of 2020, its value averaged at around a cent. Later in December of 2020, the value jumped to 2 cents and stayed there till 2021 started. So far, this looks the worst investment you can make, right? But everything changed in 2021. The sales started to catch wind and the Vechain token gained over 38% in less than a week. The bullish run stayed strong, with it crossing the 3-cent mark in just 3 more days. For the rest of January, the value floated between 2 and 3 cents, but as the dates rolled over to February, there were even more gains. By 11th February of that year, the token broke the 4-cent mark and kept going strong. In this month, the value peaked to 6 cents and averaged at more than 15 cents. Throughout the next month, the coin kept growing, and at that point it seemed it would even cross the 10-cent mark. But it peaked at 9.9 cents on 22nd March, and the monetary average was close to 8.8 cents. The 10-cent breakthrough came in early April. By late April, it doubled to be over 20 cents and closed the month at a high. As you can see, the project had a great bullish trend, but like all good things, it didn't last long. May rolled around, and on 19th May, Vechain and the rest of the crypto market took a big hit, dropping it over 58% in a matter of hours. VET showed some signs of recovery and closed the month at 12 cents, but the downward trend continued through the next couple of months. By the end of July, the coin was back to being worth only 9 cents. Some were hopeful that August and September would be the month of recovery, and August saw some. By 6 September, the coin was back at 15 cents. But this was followed by another devastating drop, almost halving the value of 8 cents by late September. Over the next 2 months, the coin gained a bit, to 11 cents, but the biggest blow was yet to come. The start of 2022 saw the value of Vechain dip below 10 cents again, and this time it wasn't coming up. By 10th February, the value was down to 6 cents, which became 4.5 cents by March. In late March, this downward descent finally stopped after Vechain announced some NRE protocol-related developments. On 23rd March, Draper University partnered up with Vechain to launch a fellowship in Web3 development. The news of this was followed by some growth for Vechain, but nothing significant. That brings us to the current time, and as of making this video, Vechain is only trading around 5 cents. The social media sentiments surrounding Vechain are astoundingly positive, and a look at Vechain Google Trends shows that investors are still interested in the project and are hoping for another bullish run like the start of 2021. But what does the future hold for Vechain? Will there be another strong bullish run, or will it disappoint again? According to the market analysts at Wallet Investor, the project will hover around 9 cents mark this year, and the coin won't see much growth over the next 5 years. They estimate VET will be worth only 16 cents by 2027. A similar conservative estimate was also suggested by Digital Coin Price. They believe that VET will grow by 40% in 2022, and according to them, the coin will be worth an average of 11 cents in 2023 and 2024. By 2027, the coin is predicted to gain and trade at 34 cents by the end of that year. In stark contrast to such conservative estimates, PricePrediction.net believes that the growth will be much quicker, with them suggesting the coin will be trading at 20 cents by 2025. Over the next 2 years, the coin will keep growing, and in 2027, the peaks might be as high as half a dollar. According to them, it's not very unlikely that Vechain will be worth more than 60 cents in 2028 and nearly 90 cents by the following year. The 2030 predictions predict the coin's yearly average to be close to $1.30. For this to become a reality, Vechain will have to grow by 2,600% in the next 8 years, and if previous trends are anything to go by, it's totally possible. A similar prediction was also made by Gov.Capital, with them suggesting VET to trade at nearly $1 by early 2027. If these predictions are anything to go by, VET is a good long-term investment. But before making investments, do keep in mind the inherent risk with a digital currency like Vechain. VET is not a prototypical cryptocurrency. The project is closed off, as in no one on the outside can audit the source code to verify the coded security and authenticity. Users have to rely on whatever information is released by the company and its auditors. But it wasn't always this way. Vechain was previously based on the open-sourced Ethereum blockchain and later transitioned to its own Vechain Thor blockchain. The transition from Ethereum to Thor also changed the consensus model from proof of work to proof of authority, or POA. In a POA network, any changes to the chain, including transactions, are validated by a few pre-chosen users. These users are called validators, and in Vechain, they are pre-approved by the Vechain Foundation. Another group of entities known as Authority Master Nodes, or AMs, are responsible for maintaining the blockchain. There are 101 AMs dispersed all over the globe, and all of these nodes are always connected to the network and have a complete copy of the blockchain. AMs also assist in blocking and processing transactions, for which they are rewarded 30% of all transaction fees. So as you can see, with only a limited number of master nodes and pre-approved validators, the whole system lacks true decentralization. Vechain deviates from the other cryptos also in terms of permission. It's a permissioned system and geared towards hyper-compliant enterprises. This means Vechain is more prone to centralized risks and is not truly decentralized. A Vechain Foundation is the ultimate authority and can change the monetary policies any moment they want. On the other hand, being so heavily compliant and centralized also allows the project to get real-world adoption, even more than most crypto projects in its category. There's a long list of companies and brands that work alongside Vechain, including names like Walmart, China, PwC, Cointelegraph, BMW Group, LVMH, Moet, Hennessy, and Louis Vuitton. In conclusion, long-term investments in Vechain have good chances of turning a profit, with the most generous prediction, suggesting VET to cross the $1 mark as early as 2027. Vechain's past has not been smooth, and basically being in stasis for over 2 years. The project started gaining momentum and then was a hit by May 19th crypto crash. It couldn't really recover from it, but experts predict it to be one of the best long-term investments in the world of crypto. But do your own research before investing in cryptocurrencies, as the market is still unregulated. The video is only for educational purposes and not financial advice. That being said, what are your thoughts on Vechain? Is it a good long-term investment? And does its centralized nature hurt its growth? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you're new here, subscribe and click on the bell icon. That way you'll be notified of any new and future crypto and NFT news. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace.